Hey guys on YouTube, just a little update on the 2016 Xmr. As you can tell, she's a little ripped apart here. Got 730K and pinion seal went on the rear diff, so got her all apart now. Took a couple hours to get apart. Kind of scattered all over the garage here. Got the diff torn apart on the bench here. Just a little informative video for you guys looking to rebuild your diffs. This pinion here, you cannot just buy the individual bearings and replace it onto the pinion. You need to buy this entire unit from Can-Am. As you can see here, in the 2016 manual it said that it was a nut, so needless to say, made our own little tool here. Put the impact on it, grabbed it with the soft jaws, even added heat, as you can tell by the bluing and everything here. Tried left hand thread, tried right hand thread, did not move. And it's not clear in the manual either of how to get this apart and how to rebuild this, but needless to say, called up my local dealer here and they told me you got to buy the whole piece. So that's kind of a bit of a flaw in Can-Am, I'd say, because it should be as simple as just replacing these two bearings, which kind of fried themselves when the pinion seal went, which I can't quite tell if it was a pinion seal that went that messed up the bearings, or if it's the bearings that went and messed up the pinion seal. Needless to say, replacement is on its way. These bearings here, I'll post in the comments the numbers in case you guys want to go ahead and source your own bearings. I looked on the forums and everything and wasn't able to find anything that actually showed the numbers. This is, again, 2016 Xmr 1000. So, diff's still in really good shape. No major wears or anything like that. There was just gook and sludge all throughout the casing here when I cracked it. You could just tell that it's been leaking for a little while. It's only kind of showed its ugly head just recently. Little FYI for you guys, getting this pinion or this needle bearing out here, it's a bit of a challenge, but needless to say, a little bit of heat. Just a simple propane torch. Put her on there. This goes in here like this. And on that side there, there's a oil hole right there, which when you add a little bit of heat, you can grab a flat-headed screwdriver, or any screwdriver really, and you're able to kind of go in on an angle like this and catch the lip on the inside here. Works pretty good. Gonna have to either make yourself a little tool or buy one to get this pinion nut out. I got this one right here. Just simply took I forget what size this is, but ultimately welded on a couple little stubbies there and pulled her out real nice. It wasn't too hard to do. The brakes. This is Can-Am brakes. I don't use the brakes a lot. It's mostly engine braking because the engine braking is so severe on this machine as is. As you can tell here, 750K. They're all shot. It was just a one for some reason, which I gotta take a look at that. The brake might be pressing a little harder than one side. than the other. Needless to say though, not overly happy about having to rebuild this diff. But what are you going to do? I guess that's the way she goes. Gonna put it back together and go from there. Hopefully we can take care of the issues and rebuild her. New axle seals, new pinion seal. I already got the pinion seal in here. This thing's a bit of a pain in the ass to get out. You kind of have to destroy it to get out. Kit's on its way in. Like I said, this kind of a failure on Can-Am's part, I would say. Should be able to pull that nut off there and replace these bearings. And again, hey, if you guys have a better idea for me or direction on how to get that apart, I'll be more than willing to listen to it. But needless to say, like I said, I got the whole 2016 service manual, and there's nothing really specing anything about the Xmr Diff. It's kind of flawed. Other than that, hopefully we can get her back together and get her going.